Your Android phone is about to stop being a phone. Show it a grocery list. It builds your DoorDash cart. Photograph a travel brochure. It books the tour. Screenshot a concert flyer. It finds the tickets. Google didn't wait for their big keynote to drop this. They held a separate event, 1 week early, just to make sure you heard it. That's how significant this week was. Welcome to Market Intel. I'm Lonnie Rodriguez, Marketing Director at Queued Up Agency.
And I'm Maya Chen. Quick note before we dive in. Lonnie's voice you're hearing is an AI clone generated through ElevenLabs. I'm Maya, an AI co-host persona. We disclose this every episode because transparency isn't optional around here.
This week, 3 stories broke that are directly relevant to how small teams create and distribute content. We're covering all 3, plus quick hits on what else moved this week.
And fair warning, this week's news actually connects. It's not just 3 random updates. There's a thread running through all of it.
Let's get into it. Story 1. On May 12th, Google held what they called the Android Show I/O Edition, a deliberate pre-event 1 full week before their main Google I/O keynote. The headline, Android is no longer just an operating system. Google is calling it an intelligence system now.
And that's not just marketing language?
It's more than branding. They announced Gemini Intelligence, a system that can perform multi-step tasks across completely separate apps, autonomously. The examples they showed were real workflows, not demos. Long press a content calendar screenshot, and Gemini schedules the posts in your project management app. Dictate rough content ideas on the go, and Gboard strips the filler words automatically, turning your voice notes into clean first drafts.
So it's working across apps without you switching between them.
Exactly. And there's more for content teams specifically. Chrome on Android can now research competitor content in the background while you work on something else. Instagram on Pixel and Samsung devices is getting exclusive AI camera features, video upscaling, voice isolation, and Google confirmed Adobe Premiere is coming to Android with AI templates optimized for those chips.
What's the cost on all of this?
That's the part that's hard to ignore. For Android users on compatible devices, the core Gemini Intelligence features are free. No new subscription. It's a system update.
So what's the catch?
The hardware gate. The best features are locked to the latest Samsung Galaxy and Google Pixel devices. If your team runs mixed devices or older Android phones, you're waiting. And if your team is on iPhone, this doesn't touch you at all. Gemini is still just a standalone app on iOS, not system level.
And the privacy questions are real too. An AI reading your screen and acting across your apps, that's a meaningful data question for anyone handling client work.
Completely valid. Google's AI is performing cross-app actions and accessing screen content. Gizmodo noted, and I'm paraphrasing here, that it all looks convenient in demos. But whether users actually embrace it is the real question. Android ecosystem president Samir Samat put it plainly at the event. Android is transforming from an operating system to an intelligence system, deeply understanding your context, anticipating your needs, and getting things done on your behalf.
Bottom line?
If your team runs Pixel or Samsung, start learning the cross-app automation patterns now. Google Marketing Live is May 20th, one day after I/O, and advertiser-side AI tools are expected. This Android announcement is the prequel to something bigger.
All right, number 2.
Instagram's Edits app. This week, it received a 2-wave update that changes how mobile-first teams create short-form video. The landmark addition, native AI video clip generation, directly inside the editing timeline.
Inside the timeline while you're already editing?
Right. You give it a text prompt, a still photo, or an existing clip, and it generates video that slots directly into your active project. And here's the part that matters for busy teams. It generates in the background while you keep editing.
So, no waiting around.
That's the workflow shift. The second wave of updates added AI, photo and video blending, transcription controls, and updated engagement analytics inside the app. But the biggest practical signal? Instagram confirmed it is now algorithmically promoting Reels made inside edits, surfacing a use template prompt on clips made in the app. Meta is rewarding native creation.
And the cost?
Free, included with any Instagram account.
That's hard to argue with.
The reality check is important, though. The AI-generated clips are functional for B-roll, transitions, and visual openers. Reviewers are consistent. This output is distinguishable from real footage. If your brand has premium visual standards, test it before committing. And geographic rollout is still incomplete. Full AI generation features are live in the US and select countries only.
There's also the disclosure piece coming.
Yeah, Instagram is actively testing AI creator profile labels and disclosed AI content flags. Start building that disclosure habit now, before it becomes a requirement. ALM Corp put it well. Edits is not just adding another effect. It is becoming a place where ideation, asset generation, editing, revision, and publishing can happen in one environment. Story 3. Krea 2. On May 12th, AI creative platform Krea launched its first in-house foundation image model, built entirely from scratch. No flux, no stable diffusion. Their own model, trained specifically for brand consistency and style transfer rather than pure photorealism.
What makes the style transfer different from other tools?
You upload a brand mood board, past campaign photos, color palette, creative direction, and Krea 2 extracts the visual components: the grain, the lighting style, the compositional mood. Then it transfers that to new generations. Independent benchmarks from ElevenLabs placed Krea 2 within 0.14 points of GPT Image 2 on a 4-model style fidelity test. That's striking for a non-frontier lab's first in-house model.
And the pricing on this?
Free public endpoint at launch. No credit card required to test it. Paid plans start at $9 a month with a commercial license included. The full Pro suite, which adds all video models, including VO3 and the Seedance 2 integration, is $35 a month.
That's a real SMB price point for what sounds like an enterprise-level capability.
The watch out. It's a credit system, not unlimited generations. High-volume teams burning through 50-plus images a day will outpace the basic plan. And one independent cost analysis found that at the same price tier, Krea delivers significantly fewer video outputs than dedicated video tools. So if your team prioritizes video volume, run that math before committing. The Krea team framed their goal this way. When creating an image with AI, there are two main pieces. What do you want in that image, and how do you want that image to look? For Krea 2, our focus has been on how.
Bottom line?
If generic AI images that don't match your client's brand identity is your biggest frustration right now, this tool was built specifically for that problem. Try the free endpoint first. The mood board workflow is closer to how marketing teams already think than prompt engineering is. Quick hits before we wrap.
Anthropic launched Claude managed agents with a dreaming capability this week. AI agents that review their own past sessions and curate better memory between projects. Currently in research preview, but agencies doing repeat client work should keep an eye on this.
ElevenLabs dropped a significant SDK update on May 12th and 13th. Voice metadata moderation, workspace API analytics, and new LLM provider options inside 11 agents, including GPT 5.4. The analytics additions matter for agencies tracking voice production costs by client.
LinkedIn rolled out AI-powered generative feed recommendations this week, mirroring what TikTok and Meta have already done. Organic reach on LinkedIn is now increasingly driven by saves, reshares, and dwell time. If you serve B2B clients, audit your content formats now. Document carousels are still outperforming. And as always, if you want to dig deeper on any of the tools we covered today, every link is waiting for you in the show notes.
Let's recap. Google turned Android into an autonomous AI agent system. Free for compatible devices, Instagram's Edits app now generates AI video inside your editing timeline, and the algorithm is rewarding you for using it. And Krea 2 launched the most aggressively priced brand-consistent image model we've seen this year.
The thread connecting all three this week? The AI tools that win are the ones that fit inside workflows people already use. Not new apps, not new subscriptions. The ones that meet you where you already are.
That's exactly right. We're watching to see if Google's demo stage features hold up in real-world agency environments, and whether Krea 2's style fidelity benchmarks survive the community stress test over the next few weeks. If market intel helps you stay informed without spending hours in the research rabbit hole, subscribe. New episode every Wednesday at 9 a.m. Central.
This is Market Intel. Stay informed, not overwhelmed.